Hello friends, welcome back to Bandits and Bookworms. My name is Deidre and today I don't know what I'm gonna do. So it's been a minute since I've uploaded and that's kind of my fault. Anyway, I guess I could do like a little mini book haul for you of all the books that I bought in the last little bit. That seems like a good time. Let's do that. Remember when I said mini? I think I might have lied to you. This seems to be a trend on this channel. Okay, so we have 12 books for you. I don't know when I purchased each one of these. Some of them are Book of the Month books or like book subscription boxes books. And some of them are things that I intentionally got from like a Barnes & Noble or something. Oh no, there's more. Hold on, I forgot. So we actually have 29, or no, what is that? 16 books. Here, I said 12 before, right? Yeah, 16 books that I purchased. Okay, so some of these are Book of the Month books or like book subscription boxes books that I've gotten, and then some of them are ones that I've intentionally purchased. I think these are all books that I haven't really talked about much in my videos, or if I did, I said that I was going to buy them and then I ended up actually doing it. So this is like the last couple of months worth of books for me. First one up, Lady Tan's Circle of Women. This is a Book of the Month book that I got. It seems like it's kind of like about high society women in China. Okay, every level of society. So like it's about women in society in China. I'm excited about it. This is one, again, kind of like the Collected Crickets of Clover that I bought, that I chose from Book of the Month to try to like expand my horizons out of like fantasy and romance. So hopefully this will be really good. I haven't read it yet. This is from a couple of months ago. I'm going to start my little pile like right over here, and I'm going to move my candle because that seems like a fire hazard. We're going to put you over here. Great. Sounds like a plan. Super cool. Next up is another Book of the Month book. I think I have 4 Book of the Month books here, so they're all here. But that's Immortal Longings by Chloe Gong. This one was one that I chose specifically because one of my book clubs is reading it, and then it showed up in Book of the Month, and I was like, perfect, I'll just grab that for this month. This seems like a fantasy kind of Shakespeare kind of thing, and it seems interesting, so went with that one. Next up is Ink Blood Sister Scribe. This is one that a bunch of people were talking about a couple of months ago, and again, it showed up. I think it's because it was in Book of the Month that people were talking about it, and when I saw it, I was like, ooh, that looks really interesting. It's like an adult fantasy. I just realized I'm talking like at the speed of light. I'll try to slow down. About 2 sisters who have to guard a magical library and something to do with that. So I think I've said this in previous vlogs, but I try not to read the synopsis of books. I try not to read the little like blurb or whatever, because I don't want it to be spoiled for me, and a lot of synopses are really long and give way too much away about the plot of the book, and I just don't want that in my life. With my Book of the Month books, I also try not to do a ton of research into them. I know that I said I was going to with thrillers, but I haven't gotten a thriller since then. But all the other Book of the Month books I've really enjoyed. The Last Word is the only one that I've gotten that I'm like, meh. And the last one is The Wishing Game, which is another kind of library fantasy book, but it's a young adult. So I am excited about that. So that is all of my Book of the Month books. Now we're going to get into some of the more intentional purchases that I've made. Not that Book of the Month books aren't intentional, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to show you one of the things that I got. And I posted about a couple of these on Instagram. If you can't follow me, my Instagram handle is Dirtles for Real. So find me there. There's a link in the description. It's a great time. But I bought the rest of the, oh boy, where are we? I bought the rest of the Crave series because I know I'm going to read it for a series or for a vlog, and so exciting is I also bought, like, this is a signed edition from Barnes. It's got really cool end papers. I really like their end papers as well, and then I also just like the textured papers or textured page edges as well. It's hard to see in the vlog, but they're there. I promise. If you've read the Crave series, you know. This one is signed by Tracy Wolff. So that's super cool, as well as Charm, and the Charmed signature is so cute. Charmed to meet you, and I think that's so cute. Then these are the books that I bought from Barnes & Noble recently as well. So A Curse So Dark and Lonely, this has been another pretty popular one, and it's about it seems like kind of a Beauty and the Beast retelling, but then like with extra steps. So excited about that. It's also interesting because the main character has cerebral palsy. Hopefully it's good. I've heard the follow-up books are not as good, so we will find out. Next up is one that I had never heard of before. Maybe been living under a rock, maybe not, but I've literally never heard anybody talk about this, and it was on the like buy one get one 50% off with A Curse So Dark and Lonely, so I picked it up, and that is They Wish They Were Us by Jessica Goodman. And this is, it seems like a thriller following Long Island students. And I was like, yo, give me that rich people drama. I am here for it. So my stack's getting unruly here, so we're going to see how this goes. Next up is one that I do have planned for a video. We'll read it at some point. And I'm not going to tell you what that video is until it comes out, so surprise. The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. This one is one that a lot of people have read. It's a horror thriller mystery kind of a novel about a woman staying in a house, and then she kind of spies on her neighbors across the lake and sees some drama, and that's what we're looking for. So I bought the fine print and terms and conditions. I've only read the fine print so far. That was the one I read for the vlog, but I loved it very much. And I also just like, does anybody else do this where you buy, like, you have to, I cannot be the only one that does this, where you just buy a book or like you fall more in love with a book specifically because of the cover design? Because like, I love this cover. I love everything about this cover. It makes me very happy. And then like, it just kind of continues into the other books as well, because like Final Offer is the third one, and it also looks great. So as soon as I read terms and conditions, I'm going to pick a Final Offer. But got both of these. So excited. I loved Rowan's story. I'm excited to follow Declan's story. And that's that. The other one I got was also for a romance read, and that was for Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. I also read this one. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. I don't know. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I'm going to leave it at that. Just didn't love it as much as The Love Hypothesis. Look at that stack, guys. It's it's here. It's hanging out. The next one I got, I also bought for a book club, and that is Ruth Ware's The It Girl. And this is one that I try really hard to not read the blurbs of these. So all I know is that it's like about a popular girl and it's a thriller, and that's kind of all I know. And there's probably a murder involved if I had to guess. The last book I got was my first Once Upon a Book Club box. And so the book was really small compared to what I was expecting it to be, but it was a really cool experience. If you don't know, this video is not sponsored, so this is just me talking about this thing that I thought was neat. Once Upon a Book Club is a book club box that sends you like gifts that go along with the book. So kind of like Illumicrate in that respect, but what happens is that you get them and they're all in these little like secret boxes that have page numbers, and then you open those boxes on those page numbers, and it's a really good time, and it gets a little bit more immersive. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about the gifts just because I don't want to spoil them for anybody who might not have received their box yet or hasn't yet read the book. But the book this month was What Remains by Wendy Walker, which is a whole lot of W words. That's 3 W words and 4. Like, What Remains, Wendy Walker. What in God's name? I did not realize, though, that when I ordered Once Upon a Book Club, that they're kind of like special editions, because this is not the standard cover for this book, and I love this cover compared to the original. The original one is right here. That's the original cover. So I really like this cover. The pressing is really well done on the dust jacket. It's nice and square, which I really like. It doesn't have a whole lot of like busyness on it. Like no New York Times bestseller, no whatever. It's really cool. And then as I was like looking through it, I was like, oh my God, it's like got all kinds of special stuff. So it has some cool foiling on it, which I really like. And it's like cloth bound, which is super cool. And then, you know, the back as well. Which I thought was really neat. And then it does have some fancy end papers. It comes with a letter from the author and a bookmark that go with the book as well. But the end papers, they're not like super fancy, but they are a little bit more decorative than just like your plain paper. And then we do have some stenciled edges, which I thought was really cool. So, and it goes all the way around. So, this is like the first special edition of a book. That's not true. Oh my God, I forgot. I did buy one other special edition. I bought the collector's edition of Cinder. And the other thing that Once Upon a Book Club does that I really enjoy is they send you a little sticker with the author's signature, which I just stuck into the book because I have no intentions on getting rid of any of these. The very last book that I bought this in the last couple of months, that I actually bought it for my birthday, which was about a month ago. I bought the collector's edition of Cinder. And the reason I did it is because like I have all the paperbacks already and everything, and Cinder is one of those books that I love, but I definitely love it for a specific sentimental reason, and that's because Cinder, the Lunar Chronicles in general, which I know a lot of people love this series anyway because it's good and it deserves the love it gets, but it is the series that got me back into reading. So I will always have an attachment to it beyond, I think, just enjoying the series. So I bought the collector's edition. So it's cool. I think there could have been a little bit more to it, but it is a beautiful edition and it was only $35, so I'm not overly concerned about it. But it comes with this beautiful like box here, which is really nice. And then I love the foiling on the cover. I love it's her hand. It's very cool. And then it's got the Once Upon a Time there. And then it does it like it has some cool end papers and stuff, and that's fine, but it's just mostly like it has slightly different chapter headings and stuff. And I like this edition a lot. I probably wouldn't have spent more than what I spent on it. Like that's probably the absolute maximum that I would spend. But then it comes with a letter from Marissa Meyer as well. So this is one of the other things that I got because I thought it was really cool, and I saw it in Barnes and I was like, oh my God. this is super neat. And so I'm able to display that hardcover face out, and it looks really nice. So anyway, yeah, I'm gotta get to my day job here soon. So I gotta go put all these books back where they belong. Let's get to working, reading, living, laughing, loving. Nice. Yeah.
It's a good shot.
It is a good shot.
I mean, like, pose. Pretend you're throwing right now. Real quick. Throw. Yes. Yeah, got it.
Very special day because I thought it would be fun if I unboxed my very first ILLUMICRATE box with y'all, because this kind of turned into like a haul video. Here she is, the box herself. I've seen a bunch of YouTubers that I watch with their previous ILLUMICRATE boxes. All I know is like the hint that they gave us for this month's, which was Hidden Magic, I think. So I don't know anything beyond that. Ooh, okay. All right, so here is the spoiler card, which I'm not going to go into right now. September's theme is My Last Breath. Oh no, my husband's going to be so mad. The very first thing I'm pulling out of here is a mug. So he and I have a deal where if I want to buy more mugs, I have to get rid of a mug I already own, because I have a lot of mugs, and I've filled up every space in our house that like holds mugs. So I've been sort of sequestering away the mugs that I get as like gifts and stuff like that I don't necessarily want to I don't want to get rid of anything for, but I also don't want to get rid of like the gift. I've been putting them like, there's like cubbies at the top of my shelves here, and I put them up there. The fact that this is a mug, it's called Banked Fire, designed by Rosie Thorns 88. Let's see what this looks like. This looks like it could be a Fourth Wing kind of a thing, but I can't. Oh no, it's not Fourth Wing. I can't tell what this is based on. Oh my god, it's gorgeous though. Look at this. Look at that. Focus. Come on. It's got the gorgeous dragon on the back. Oh wow, there's like a whole set of bookmarks in here. But they have all these characters. I don't know what they're from exactly. They've got pretty distinct markings and tattoos and stuff, so I wonder what they're from. It looks like this is like a hidden book box. It's like a book tin. Yes? Yes. This is based on Sorcery of Thorns, which I have not yet read, but it's a cool little tin, so that's super cute. That will definitely live on the shelves. Ooh, washi tape. These look like just different witchy themed washi tapes. Let's see if I can do this without a terrible reflection. There we go. Which I am into. I love journaling, as does everybody I know. And the book this month is Zara, Guardians of Dawn. It's gorgeous though. Ooh, exciting. I'm so excited. Okay, so the dust cover is gorgeous. I don't know anything about this book, so we're gonna learn together. And oh my god, look at the edges. Those are gorgeous stenciled edges. Let's look at some. Okay, it's not reversible, so just a standard dust jacket. Ooh, but the end papers are gorgeous too. Wow. Oh, looking at the naked hardcover. The Maiden Who Was Loved by Death, and the end papers are gorgeous. This feels like a young adult book. That's our little haul from this box. So what do the spoiler cards say? Banked Firebug. Oh, it's based on Priory of the Orange Tree, which I have not read. Bookmark set features 6 iconic characters from the Mortal Instrument series. I think I got more than 6. I think I got extras that I wasn't supposed to get. Yeah, I got 9, so I got like half of another set, so Maybe I'll give these to somebody or something. And then the Found Family washi tape is inspired by House in the Cerulean Sea, which is also something I've not read anything to do with any of the things in this box. I cannot wait to put this somewhere. I don't know where exactly. I'm also looking forward to reading this because it seems really neat. Magical resistances. I'm into it. Okay. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you later.